In this 5-minute video, we are going to be foam rolling the outer hip and IT band. And remember, the purpose of these videos is to desensitize or calm down the soft tissue so we can get into bigger exercises and movements. Start out by grabbing your foam roller and place it along the outer hip at the top of the IT band insertion. And this is going to be where all the glutes come together and where the IT band starts to run down the outside of the leg. Take 2 or 3 deep breaths in here. And then once you feel comfortable, you're going to start rolling your body back and forth, and you're going to do 9 or 10 rolls back and forth over the foam roller. These are slow, gentle. You're sensing what your body is feeling as you're going back and forth, potentially hitting some knots or some adhesions, as they say, in the muscle. Don't perseverate on those knots or points of stress, because those are very common, but more so bring awareness and perception into what you're feeling. After you finish rolling back and forth, slide down 4 to 5 inches along the outer IT band, and I want you to find a point of tension and start rolling back and forth for about 10 body rolls over that point of tension along the IT band. You're hitting the spot where the IT band meets the quad muscle in the front. This is often bound up in people who have IT band syndrome or patellofemoral pain. From here, maintain that point of tension and then perform small bend and straightening movements from your knee. You're flexing and extending the knee, working that quad muscle over that point of tension. Slide down 4 to 5 more inches. You're lower on the IT band now. And start rolling back and forth for about 10 body rolls. Hitting the point of tension on the IT band and then rolling away. And at this point, it's a good reminder to not forget to breathe. So take some deep breaths in and out as you're rolling over. Now start flexing and extending the knee again, moving back and forth over a new point of tension, flexing and straightening the knee, working the quad muscle, loosening up that tissue in the quad and along the IT band. Next, go face down over the foam roller. You're going to be at the point of your mid-quad and start sliding up and down. Use your toes to help propel you back and forth, feeling different muscles or muscle knots or adhesions in the quad muscle. But again, don't really worry about those points because that's just areas of tension. And next, flex and extend. Keep bending through the knee. It's almost an active stretch for your quad muscle. From here, you're going to be moving in and out. So this is actually hip rotation while maintaining pressure in the quad muscle. And this is a great way to get the hip moving while loosening up the quad. We're moving to our last spot, and it's going to be in the psoas, TFL, or tensor fasciae lata muscle. These are often bound up in people who have knee or low back pain. And resume the body rolls, going back and forth over the front of the hip, and you should almost feel yourself rolling over that muscle at a certain point. This spot should feel intense, but it should feel good. We've got 2 more movements here. The first one is up and down through your hip. You're actually pressing the glute muscle up into the air, squeezing that glute. And after that, resume the hip in and out movement. It's going to feel like your body's rolling back and forth, but try to drive this movement from the hip. The last point is going to be where we started. Lie back over the outer IT band, glute region, and just hang out here and take a few deep breaths. This is where we're going to finish the video. At this point, I want to remind you to check us out on Instagram and Facebook at Hefner Health PT or at Hefner Health on Instagram. And then also, if you enjoyed this video, please share it or leave a comment, share a friend, tag a friend. And then finally, if you are experiencing low back pain, please check us out at thepainfreeproject.teachable.com. Thank you.